Hello and welcome to the module 1 of this course. This is Mindset Surgery, the winning mindset for creating a profitable money-making online course. Mindset is a very important topic because mindset has a major role to play when it comes to success. And apart from that, mindset is one thing that affects every aspect of our lives. So wherever you are right now and whatever you have is a reflection of your mindset. So that is to say that we are all products of our mindset. Now, in trying to create this course, I would have just gone ahead to show you how to create a money-making online course using a smartphone. But I felt like it was important we discuss mindset first. Why? Because there are certain limiting beliefs that will hold you back from creating a money-making online course if you don't deal with them. All right, there are certain limiting mindsets that will prevent you from creating a money-making online course. That was why I felt like it was important we discuss mindset first, okay, so that you get to know what those limiting beliefs are and then you can purge your mindset of them. All right, so as we make progress in this module, we are going to discover what some of those limiting beliefs are and the things you need to do in order to deal with them. Okay, so let's talk about how to get rid of mindset blocks. The first mindset block that will prevent you from creating a money-making online course using a smartphone is I am not an expert. And this is one lie that we always like to tell ourselves. All right, so you are telling yourself that because you are not an expert, therefore you don't have the right to create an online course on that topic that you want to teach on. But then you need to understand that we don't attain expertise by sitting down and folding our hands. We attain expertise by doing. So it is in the course of doing that you attain expertise. When you start practicing in your niche, okay, that is when you get good, you get better, and then you become an expert in what you are doing. All right, so no one has ever become an expert without doing anything. So that's the first thing you need to understand in order to deal with this mindset. Now, secondly, you need to understand that you are one step ahead of someone else. We are all at different stages in our journey, and even you are on a different stage in your journey. So whatever you want to teach people, you need to realize that you are one step ahead of them. You are one step better than them. So it is more like you are in a primary school and the goal is to get to primary 6 or grade 6 and then graduate from primary school. All right. Whereas you need to realize that there are people who are coming behind you. Some of them are in primary 3, some are in primary 4. For those kind of people, you already know more than them. All right. So you've already passed that stage. So you have every right to teach them the things they need to know in primary 3 or in primary 4. So the different stages in our journey, we have the beginner stage, we have the intermediary stage, and we have the expert stage. All right. So whatever stage that you are, you need to realize that there are people that you are better than. And for those kind of people, you already know something that they don't know. You are already one step ahead of them. So you have every right to teach them that thing that you know in order to help them get results. The next one is I don't have certificates on what I want to teach. So this is another limiting belief that might want to prevent you from creating an online course because you are feeling like you are not certified on that particular topic that you want to teach on. Okay, so you don't need to have certificates to be qualified to speak on a particular topic. You don't need certificates. People are not concerned about your certificate. What people are concerned about is results. So can your online course help them to get results? Can your online course help them to move from where they are to where they want to be? That is what they are concerned about. Can your online course move them from pain to pleasure? That is the most important thing. So stop thinking about whether you have certificates or not, or whether anyone has certified you or not. That is not what people are looking for. What people want is transformation, and that is what you should be focused on. All right. So your experiences and results is enough certification. So you have a framework that you can walk people through to help them get results. And once you have that framework, you are good to go. It means that you have every right to create an online course and teach people what they need to know. All right. So let's look at the next one, which is no one will pay for this course. So you are scared of creating your online course because you are feeling like nobody is going to pay for it. Let me tell you the truth. We all experience this at some point. There are times whereby I want to create an online course and I'm feeling like, are you sure anybody is going to pay for this course? Are you sure this course is going to sell? All right. So sometimes I feel that fear. Okay, I feel that fear. Like, are you sure if I create this course, anyone is really going to buy it? But the thing is that you prefer solution that will lead to people's transformation. So as long as you are giving people a solution that will transform their lives, they are going to pay you for it. All right. So what people are looking for, like I said in the last point, what people are looking for is something that can move them from pain to pleasure. What people are looking for is something that can transform their lives. As long as you can give that solution to them, they will be willing to pay you for it. All right. And also, if you market your solution properly, people are going to pay for it. You know, in the introductory parts of this course, I said something. I said it is not just enough for you to create an online course. You also need to be able to sell your online course. All right. So as long as you sell your online course properly, as long as you put your solution in the front of the people who needs it, why not? They are going to pay for it. All right. So that is one thing you need to bear in mind. If you are offering people a solution that will lead to their transformation, they will pay you for it. If you market your solution properly, people are going to pay you for it. All right. Now let's look at the next one, which is I am not techie. I've heard a lot of people say this to me, and I am wondering why in the 21st century someone will still be saying I'm not techie. Well, it's okay. The thing is that we all are not born techie, but we realize that you can actually learn some of these things. Okay, so if you are not techie, there are basically two things you can do. The first one is that you can learn how to use technology by taking courses or watching free videos on YouTube. So whatever you struggle to do when it comes to technology, or whatever tool you struggle with using, you can actually take a course to learn how to use that tool. Let's say you don't know how to use Canva to design basic graphics. You can take a course on Canva graphics design, or you can go ahead and watch videos on YouTube on how to use Canva. And let's say you don't know how to set up a simple sales page. You can take a course to learn how to design a sales page yourself, or you can go and watch free videos on YouTube on how to design a sales page. All right. Now, the second way to deal with this limiting mindset is to outsource the technical work to an expert. All right. So if you don't want to go through the pain of taking courses and watching videos on YouTube, you can actually outsource the technical aspect of your work to an expert. All right. But even if you are going to settle for this option too, here's my advice. I will advise that you take out time to learn how to use some of these tools yourself. Why? So that by the time you are outsourcing your work to an expert, you should be able to know when the expert is delivering a good job or a bad job. All right. For example, if you know how to write your own sales copy and you outsource your sales copy to an expert, if they are delivering a job or a sales copy that will not convert, you should be able to know. All right. And if you know how to design graphics yourself, if you are outsourcing your graphics design jobs, you should be able to know when the graphics designer is delivering a bad job and when he's delivering a good job. All right. So that is why I will advise that you learn how to use these tools yourself before you start outsourcing it. Because the truth is that at some point in your business, you will definitely need to outsource some of the technical aspects of your work, because you won't always have the time to sit down to do some of these things yourself. All right. The next mindset block is I don't have what to teach. And this is a very one that I do not agree with. For a lot of people, when they tell me I don't know what to teach, I usually tell them I don't agree with you. Why? Because everyone has something inside of them. God did not create anyone as a non-entity. No, God did not create anyone to be useless. God has created everyone with a deposit inside of them. God has created you with a talent. God has created you and given you gifts. All right. So everyone has something unique inside of them that they can monetize through an online course. So you don't have to say, I don't have what to teach. You have something to teach. For example, you have skills. So what is that skill that you have that you can teach other people? All right. What is that skill that you have that you can teach other people? You know, the thing is that most times, some of the things that comes to us easily, we take them for granted because we feel like it is common knowledge that everybody should know. But that is not how it should be. It comes to you easily because you are good at it, but someone else is struggling with it. So it is something that you can actually monetize. Do you know how to speak well in public? You can start teaching others how to speak well in public and how to build their public speaking skills. Do you know how to use tools? I mean, are you very good with tech? All right, there are people that struggle with using some of these applications and some of these tech tools that we make use of. All right, you can create a course to teach them how to use it. I know there is someone, I think it's Frederick. He has a course that will teach you how to use about 150 applications on your smartphone. Okay, so that is something that you can monetize. So if you are very good with using some of these applications, you can create a course around it. All right, right now I'm even thinking of how to create another course and teach people the different types of applications they can use to create any course they want. So I'm just giving you an expo. If you like, you can steal the idea. All right, so I'm just telling you because these things are there, but most times you look at it as if it is something that comes to us easily. So it is something that everybody should know. I mean, it is common knowledge. No, it is common knowledge because it comes to you easily. So don't take it for granted. It is something that you can monetize. Are you very good with writing cash pooling sales copies? I mean, when you write, people are bringing out their money to buy from you. You can start writing copies for other business owners. All right. Are you very good with graphics design? That's a skill that you can also monetize. You can create an online course and teach other people how they can also start creating their own graphics. All right. Are you very good with video editing? Don't just focus on doing jobs for people and collecting money. Create another source of income from that skill by creating an online course and teaching people how they can edit their own videos themselves. All right. Like when you write on social media, a lot of people are engaging with your content. They are liking it, they are commenting. You get hundreds and hundreds of engagement. Do you know that there are people who are struggling with getting engagement? That's a skill, content creation. You can monetize it. All right. So you have skills that you can monetize. All you have to do is to sit down and look at the skills that you have and look at how you can create an online course out of that skill. The next one is that you have experiences. Your experience is also something that you can monetize. Let's say in the past you were very overweight, but then you discovered a natural way that helped you to lose weight, to shed a lot of weight within 30 days. There are people who are looking for ways to lose weight, all right, because they are overweight and they want to lose weight. You can create an online course to teach those people what you did and that helped you to lose weight within 30 days. Okay, or let's say you've been trying to gain admission into a Canadian university and it took you almost 2 years for you to be able to scale through. But then you now realize that there was even a shorter process for you to get that admission into that Canadian university. Now you can package that experience into an online course and teach other people so that they don't have to go through the pain that you went through for 2 years before you were able to secure that admission. Those who want to study in Canada, they will come to buy that course from you. All right. So, what is the experience that you have that you can actually teach other people through your online course so that they don't have to go through the pains that you've gone through, they don't have to make the mistakes that you've made. All they have to do now is to follow your blueprint so that they can shorten the journey, they can shorten the process and get faster results. Okay. And next one is that you have results. You have results. So what are the things that you've done in the past that has given you results? You can create an online course around it to teach other people.